Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Man who's always believed in his talents. Didn't have many offers out of high school. Ended up at Houston Baptist and put up monster numbers. Decided to take the next step and go to Western Kentucky, and he did it again. Set NCAA records for passing touchdowns and passing yards in a single season. Now the big jump to the NFL. This guy's like a very skilled point guard. Knows how to deal and put the ball in the proper place with every throw.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Zappi. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On play action, Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver from 6 yards away. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Jones hit, and the ball's held. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game. How you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Cousins to throw it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne from 6 yards away. And the Vikings have taken a third. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A free safety rolled it all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
A give for Stevenson, running right. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Looking to throw, Zappi. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Chandler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
21-0 our score after start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Zappy to throw on 1st down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Zappy now on 1st and 10. He'll find Parker again, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On 1st down, here's Zappy. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammate's going to...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away, but this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already pictured John Byron actually saying it, co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. Zappy's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Zappy looks to throw it. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 1st and 10, Zappy. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 3rd and 1. Here's Zappi. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Zappi looking to throw it on 4th down. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw again on 2nd down. Zappi. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Minnesota. And the Vikings are going to get this back to the 33-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half. He's had 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
First down. Here's Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson from 10 yards out, and the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. New England trying to get a place on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Zappi back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, it's Zappi. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Here's Zappi. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now Chandler. And some room to maneuver. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Cousins now to throw on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they... Shot CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. To do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the third quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A first down throw for Cousins. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. Touchdown, Vikings! Another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet. Forget it,
But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Now Zappi. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Zappi. Throw left. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to get... Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Patriots take over. Zappi and the Patriots come up here, 1st and 10. At the 45. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Zappi. And this is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And now out comes Minnesota. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Cousins on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Play action now. Cousins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dietrich Wise picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Shifts by him. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Zappe and the Patriots come up here 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line.
Zappe now on 1st and 10.
They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensive. Corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
And Zappe to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They give it off here. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They run it with Chandler.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Back near the goal line, Cousins.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24, Cousins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chandler. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Zappy. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, a gain of 12. And the Patriots first down.
Zappy to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he's got a man. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the football.
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he goes out right around the 39.
2nd down and 4. Now Zappy.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
On 3rd and 1, here's Zappy.
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Zappy, one final shot here.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, "Here, guys, our offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too," and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.